All right. All right. All right. We still show up though. Still show up. I mean, technically, we'll keep it there just to see. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I got that. Hmm. Hmm. Relatively around the same area. Hmm. That seems like every time. Seems like every time when I'm looking at the market in pre-market, this thing is never doing anything. This thing is never moving. Pre-market when I look at this damn thing. But anytime when I don't look at it and this thing skyrockets and this thing is always moving. I'm not looking at it. Hmm. Oh, give me a second. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, Dakota got. Well, let's see. Let me see if it bounces here, but I don't know why people are. Well, I mean, I guess if you're scalping Nasdaq, but it's. I mean, the market is obviously in a downtrend, and it looks like Dakota literally has his stop exactly where the market could potentially bounce. So we'll see if we'll get a bounce here. I mean, it looks like the bulls are finding support here right now. Price is at the 23% as well. So I mean, I guess we could see a bounce here, but 925 is an area where price could potentially revisit. I'm gonna wait until the morning actually, just to see, to take a trade really. Mm. 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 And that's very interesting. And why is everybody doing that? Why is everybody doing that? Why is everybody doing that? Uh, Mm. Yeah, I don't think I mean if you're long this, I don't know. I don't know if this finds support. I mean, you have all the EMAs sloping to the downside. Every single one. I don't think we find any support until around like 925-ish. Yeah, possibly 917. I don't think price goes underneath this low though. Yeah, I don't think we see price traded underneath that low, but 925 is definitely a potential area of for a bounce. Mhm. I mean, if I get like 50 points, I mean, but shit, I mean, just it just seems like if it's not like that, then hey Brandy, how you doing? And yeah, it has. I definitely did enjoy the time off. Took the time to rest, really think about what I want from the market going into next year. Mm. Honestly, that's a question that I have not 100% figured out. I feel like I want to trade the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is the market for me. However, she's also she can be my biggest downfall as well. With how the Nasdaq moves and how quick with how the Nasdaq moves and the way that sometimes I trade on tilt, it's a toxic combination. Weeks, months of work gone in a day, especially if the market just keeps going down and down and down and down. There's no bounce, there's no nothing. It's just trading through supply. It's just, yeah. And so that's why I went over to the ES, because it's more, cleaner price action. It's a lot more room for error. I mean, I have to go like supernova tilt to really blow an account on ES. And I've actually done that on stream on ES. Supernova tilt. But it took all of that for me to blow on an ES account. And honestly, I could have stopped myself, but it was just a bunch of stuff adding up on whatever day that was. I think it was last Friday, I think. So to build an account, I should stick with the ES, but try to have fun in the Nasdaq, I guess. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It definitely does. I know that the Nasdaq is my instrument because I project her onto every other instrument that I trade. I'm thinking about the NQ. Oh, speaking of that, so apparently I have a silver trade on from last week, and I'm about 12K down in it. Or well, now I'm 7,500. So from what, Tuesday, we took this trade to see how much you can kind of get away with. And yeah, I think this morning I was down about 16,000. I looked at my P&L in my sim account. I was like, why the hell am I down 16,000? And sure enough, yeah, sure enough, this thing touched the highs. It did get me break even. I think I was up about 2,000, but you good? Everything's done? Okay. All right. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll end it. Okay. Hold on. It's on the iPad? All right. Hold on. It's on the iPad, right? Yeah, but it still did the same thing. Really? Okay. All right. I just sent it to you. Okay. All right, guys. I guess I gotta end the stream early tonight. I guess I have to do a family dinner tonight. So, but yeah, I took this. I think I was up like 2 or 3K when it finally came down to break even, and then obviously. But yeah, silver does. Yeah, it seems like this is a range bound market, which is it's easy to catch tops and bottoms. Just trade the range rotation. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Obviously, you can't be on the wrong side of this thing, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm in the sim on this. We was just trying to see like the points and everything else. But all right, so yeah, I gotta end it tonight. I gotta do this family dinner. So I guess what I'll, so I mean, we could see. I mean, it does seem like it does appear that the bulls are trying to find support in this range. It does. I mean, we do have a lot of support. We do got support in this area. It's highly likely that we could see a move back up to 22K. It's highly likely. It really is. But the one thing that I don't like is that we got all the EMAs sloping down. So if we do see a bullish pop, it could get met with a move down. 925 is an area that I'm potentially looking at in around like 830-ish. Around like 845, 830-ish would probably be a nice runner up on a long. But 870 is looking like a strong low. So between 870, so between like 890 and 925, somewhere in this range is probably where the bulls will really find support, and we can really see a move up higher. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on the Nasdaq. So Brandy, so typically we trade the morning. We trade New York session. I bet that should be 8:30 Central Time. 8:30 Central. The evening streams is basically therapy. Looking for the moves going into the morning when because when we started the pre-market stream, it seemed like every night that all the setups happen in the pre-market. So that's why I kind of started doing the pre-market streams. But for whatever reason now, it just seems like the market is just slow again. So yeah, so yeah, this is just a therapy. Try to get into a position before New York Open, but New York Open is when me and my trading partner is usually on. So yeah. Yeah. So but so for the ES, this is tricky. So I'm looking at 75, potentially 70, somewhere in this range for price to bounce. Probably we'll probably see a bounce at 72. We'll probably see a bounce at 72 most likely, but 75 to about 70 is where I'm looking for a bounce to complete this potential head and shoulders pattern right here. So somewhere in this area. And then we can possibly see a move going to the upside. Yeah, I doubt that they take out this low though. I mean, it's possible, but it's highly unlikely. It looks like a strong low. So, all right, guys, we'll come back at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And with that said, peace out, everybody.